because they're supposed to start tearing the barn down at the other house. But Jeffrey said he could wait a couple weeks. The thing is, my husband has a bulldozer job here. He built 2 ponds, and one of the ponds has a spring underneath the dam. And so the dam kept falling down. Not all of it, but part of it. Like in the middle, a big chunk would fall down. And he's rebuilt it and rebuilt it and rebuilt it over and over. So this time he's fixing it, but leaving the part that fell down, and then adding new dirt to the top of it. And what he's done so far is staying, but he's not done yet. Because when we had all the rain, he can't go down there with his dozer because it's like being in the middle of the pond behind the dam. It's so wet back there. So now it's dry, but the dozer has some issue wrong with it. Something about the thing that you pick up and it's supposed to turn sideways or something, and now it's on sideways and it won't turn back, something. And there's this guy, Jerry's age or older. They got married. He lives about 50 miles from here, and he's the only person we know that will come to your house and fix your dozer. And he's really, really good at it, and his wife wants him to stop. He got married. He got married to this lady from Canada. So he has a house here, she has a house in Canada, and so they're in Canada half the year and here half the year. So we have to wait for him to come home from Canada. And he just got home and told Jerry he would come today to fix whatever it is wrong with the dozer. So then Jerry can fix the dam, and so then we can sell the dozer. See? Does all that make perfect sense? So at my other house, I was going to make a blouse using the fall fabric I purchased the week earlier, or maybe 2 weeks earlier now, at that quilt shop. It's a really nice quilt shop, y'all. They are having an open house with like snacks and drinks and stuff on the 23rd, 24th of August, I think it is. Up there in Tulsa. What's it called? I think it's called the Quilting Studio, but I wouldn't swear to it. But when I was there last time buying that fall fabric, I'm sorry about the echo, y'all. It's echoing to me. I feel like I'm blasting off the walls in here. Sorry. No carpet, no quilts, no curtains. So anyway, they're having that open house. Oh, last time I was there, they asked me for my email. So now I get their emails very often. And so I got an email yesterday saying they were having that open house. And I thought, oh, we can be back by then. This is what, the 17th? I don't think we can be back. But if we are, Philly and I are going to that. So I was going to make that fall fabric into a blouse. But I thought I better do... Did something? Oh, my blouse just fell on the floor, y'all. Let me hang it where it won't fall down. Maybe there. I was going to make it, but I thought I better do a practice blouse, and I am so glad I did, because I was using my Surefit designs, and I had one that said I used a 41 bust, and I had one that used a 42 bust. And I knew that the ones I made before were using the 41. I thought, well, why do I have a 42? Because those other blouses I made were 41. The reason I made the 42 was because the other's too small for me. So I made this using the 41. This is a batik I bought in Texas, in Plano, Texas, years ago. Isn't it pretty? So I had to take 1/4-inch seams on the side. I had to lower the armhole. I had to take narrow seam on the sleeve. Fine up here. Always fine up here, whether 41, 42, 38, whatever. It's fine here. So I've got it. I had to take the front waist darts completely out. You know, when you don't have a waist, what do you need a waist dart for? And then I took the waist darts in the back. Can you see them? They're in here. See, there's a waist dart right there. See how skinny it is? It was way over here. Let me get a pointer. The waist dart was sewn all the way over here. Now it's sewn a 1/4 inch. So, we have, because of my sway back especially, I still can do waist darts in the back. But I have a new 42 pattern, but I didn't bring it here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the fall fabric. But today, I have already pressed the hem that I'm going to put in it. I always press the hem up first, 1 1/4 inch, then I serge the bottom all the way around, because I don't serge perfectly straight. Y'all probably do, but I don't. Sometimes I get a little bit this way or that way from where I'm going to go. So if I press the hem in first, I know that even if I missed a little bit on the serged edge, it's not going to matter because I've already got that pinned up 1 1/4 inch. And I brought some buttons. I brought some pink buttons and some thread. So I'm going to finish this blouse this morning. Then I brought several other projects, of course. But I wanted to say, good morning. It's Saturday. It's August 17, I'm pretty sure. And I've been blasting. Jerry went to town to get some water. We didn't have any water in the refrigerator, you know, bottled water. And he and the Dozer man are going to need that today because they're going to be working out in the heat. And so while he was gone, when he's gone, I can do what I want, right? So I had Celine Dion in my bathroom while I was getting my shower and getting dressed and everything. So I've been blasting Celine Dion all morning. I just love her songs. So I will come back after a while and I don't know, I'll snip at something. I told you I'd show you this blouse when I got it done. It is done. I took it right out of the dryer when it was a little damp and hung it up, so it hasn't even been ironed. And I don't care because I'm not going to wear it. If I lost 5 pounds, it would fit me perfectly, but who knows if I'm ever going to lose 5 pounds again. Probably when we move from this house finally, I'll probably lose 10. But I'm not crazy about the color against my skin. And it's still, it just doesn't have enough ease. It's got maybe 1 inch of ease. That's not enough. I need at least 3 inches of ease going around, and I'd like it to be a little longer. So whatever this pattern is, I need to start over on it. It's Surefit Designs. But back when I made it, which could have been 4 or 5 years ago, I obviously was smaller right here. Same up here. Your shoulders don't change. You might get more rounded, which means the back will be shorter and the front will be longer. And I've noticed that on some of my tops that I've collared and plushed already. And I thought, oh my gosh, sit up straight, stand up straight, put your shoulders back, kiss your shoulder blades, all the things you see on TV, you know, to help you stay straight and not shrink too much. So this is it, Surefit Designs. It's got a little tuck in the sleeve, a little dart in the sleeve. But you can make a knit sleeve that doesn't have the dart if you're working with knit. Surefit Designs is a lot of fun if you like to take the time to make your own patterns. A lot of people don't want to mess with that. And if, like me, you have learned how to fit any pattern to your body, you don't need to draw your own patterns. But that's totally up to you. For a beginner sewer, as I always say, especially if you're, I'd say, when does your body start changing? I'd say menopause or past. Fit Nice System. If you will look at Fit Nice System and look at the ladies that take the classes, they're all older ladies, all of them. And they've all got the belly and the tummy, and I'm sure that's why they can't get any other patterns to fit them. Fit Nice System is made with plenty of ease, but still looks really good. Look at Judy Kessinger. She looks amazing in the clothes she makes. All of them fit her great. She doesn't even wear a bra, never wears a bra. I think she should. She says you can't tell. I can tell. The very first time I watched her, I thought, oh, she's not wearing a bra. Very first time I saw her. But that's, you know, her choice. She don't want to wear one, fine, don't wear one. I wish I never felt like I needed to wear one. But I just think women look better if their boobs are up above their waist. That's just me. You do you. When I was young, they were nice and perky and they were clear up here, and I used to wish they were bigger, and now I just love to be the size I was back then. Oh, how wonderful it would be. Why aren't people ever happy with their body? Oh my goodness. Oh, sad story I saw, but Jerry and I don't want to tell you because I don't want to make you sad today. But this is the Surefit Designs. I've made this blouse over and over and over and over, lots and lots of them. But remember, it was my muslin for the, what do you call it? The fabric I bought that's brown. Would you call it fall fabric? Autumn fabric? I don't know. You can wear it any time of the year, obviously, but it's really dark background and has all those orange flowers on it, so whatever you want to call it. Somebody wants to order it and ask me what it was. Let me go grab it and I'll see if I can see a name on it. I'll be right back. Here it is. So I'm sure this is a line that came in for fall. If not, it should have. So let me unwind it here and see if I can find a name. I know it's a collection because they had several other pieces that went with it. Remember, I got it at a quilting store. All right, I'm going to tell you what it is. You got your pen and pencil and paper ready? Andover Fabrics. No wonder I love it. I love Andover Fabrics. You know, that's who makes Edited Sitar's fabric. Let me see. 2022 Pat 652. Well, that doesn't tell us anything. What's its name, Jane? It does not say what its group is. What are you? Pat 652, Andover. Well, go to andoverfabrics.com and look through their fabric and see if you can find this. It says 2022 Pat, P-A-T-T 652. Maybe that will help you find it. Let me see on the other edge, the other selvage edge, if it says a name. No, but it was part of a collection, and I'm sure for fall. Ooh, see, I don't think I look good in pink. I know a lot of you say, oh, you look so good in pink, but I prefer. Of course, I have pink lipstick on. See, I think with my skin that this looks better with my skin than pink does. I have kind of a dark green. I don't know what color my skin has. So many veins. Good grief. Anyway, I just like this color a lot better with my coloring than pink. And I can't wait to get it made. But I don't want to make it and have it not fit me good. So I'm going to make sure. I may make another muslin today. We'll see. I'll be back after a while. Always am. Okay, you can see I've changed my clothes. Now look at how much ease is in this compared to the other one. See, this is a woven also. But it just looks so much nicer. You know, you don't want it huge and you don't want it real long. But you still want enough ease that it's comfortable. So, I already showed you what pattern this was. I just thought I'd show you I'm wearing it because I don't want to wear that pink blouse. I didn't make the pants. So, the one I just showed you, the black, autumn, fall, whatever it is. This is the pattern that I'm going to make. A lot of you saw me wearing this the day I was with Philly. And you asked me, well, what blouse was that you were wearing? It was this one, Fisher's Pleated Blouse, another silhouette patterns. Now, Phyllis burned all hers. She had a big bonfire and they celebrated. Oh, I know. But, I don't know, maybe I'm more patient than she is. I don't know, but I like her patterns. Number one, they have bust sizes. Number two, this is her pattern. She keeps the shoulders narrower and the armholes smaller. And I like that. It works for my body. So this is what you saw me wearing the day I was with Philly. And I'm going to, since it's a fall blouse, I thought I'll go ahead and make the, maybe the 3/4 sleeve, or I don't know. You can make the half sleeves. But Peggy never shows you all the ways that you can wear the pattern. You have to look at the back and look at the drawing on the back, and then she'll show you that there's a short sleeve with it too. And sometimes what really irritates me about her patterns, well, it doesn't irritate me, I just don't understand her doing it. Let's make it sound like that. That sounds nicer. A lot of her patterns, the pattern will be the blouse, and she'll have a great big cape over it. And the pattern isn't for the cape. It makes no sense. So many of her patterns, the garment is covered up. The pants, a lot of time the pants are covered up with a long vest or a cape or a long blouse, and you can't even see the top of the pants. So with her patterns, the best thing to do is to look at the drawing on the back. Well, it's late afternoon, and I just heated up my iron, but it isn't even hot because it's not plugged in. Yes, it is plugged in. What's your problem, you bobble? Why aren't you hot? It's cold as it can be, y'all. All right, here's a tip. Here's a tip for you. If your iron isn't hot and it drips water all over the place, it's probably because you don't have it turned on either by the plug or by the dial. My dial was off. I dialed it, but evidently I dialed it the wrong way. I don't know. My ironing board cover looks like it has been through the war and lost the war. I have tried washing it before, and you can wash it, but it still comes out looking horrible. I guess, you know, it's not as bad because it was washed, but it still looks bad. So guess what I did? I decided, the reason I didn't like this blouse, not only because it doesn't fit me very good, it's wearable, but I didn't like those light pink buttons. Remember? When you just saw it earlier today, it had on buttons you couldn't even see. Look what I found here in this very sewing room. Darker buttons. Doesn't that look better? I think it looks a lot better. So I'm going to go ahead and iron it. And I'm going to put it in my closet. My iron's getting hot now. It's just amazing how things work when you turn them on. So I've worn my new, what does she call it? She calls it the tank top. What do you call this? Tank top, pleated top. I've worn my new tank top, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is number 7. And it fits just as good as all the other ones do. I like it very much. In fact, remember I showed you last week, once I finally found, oh, do you have one of these things? Well, you probably don't need one if you don't. It holds your cord. So it stays up in the air, but it doesn't work. See, it falls out all the time. So, I've got wires connecting it over here and everything. How do you get that in there? Oh, you have to open it way wide. There's different versions of this. But, see that? That's not normal. That just can't be right. I'm going to take the plug out of this extension cord and put it in the wall. See if that's any better. Are you any better now? Well, there's a place down here you can hook the cord. That might help actually. If you use it the way you're supposed to. It's a possibility it might help. And the light's probably wrong and the sound's probably wrong. But I'm going to iron this and hang it in my closet. And on the days that I wake up feeling skinny and not bloated, y'all bloat. That's the worst part about after menopause, I think, is the bloating. Oh my goodness. You wake up in the morning and God, you almost have a waist and your stomach's almost just a little lump, not a giant one. You almost still look like a girl. Instead of a blob. I hate the bloating. And then there's supposed to be this hormone and that hormone and this drug. Look, I just burned. How did I just burn? This burn wasn't here a minute ago. Now it's burned. I just burned my ironing board top. I bet y'all watched me do it. I bet you watched me do that while I was doing this. I burned my ironing board. If you see flames, would y'all call 911? Please call my husband. He's downstairs. Oh, did you see what my husband got me for my birthday? Only they're at our other house. Y'all see those commercials? They come on everybody's YouTube, so I'm sure you've seen them. For those blankets you throw on top of the fire. If you get a fire, you throw the blanket on top of it, and it puts it out. Well, he got me 2 of those. Wasn't that exciting? What he really got me was that scarecrow quilt. I brought it here. I don't know how long we're going to be here. If we're going to be here for several more days, you know, it's a kit, so it came with the fabric, so I might cut that out. You know, you iron all the facings. My mother always said, you iron all the facings first. I iron them eventually, but I may not do them first. Yeah, this is nice. It's well made. Whoever made this did a good job. You know, isn't it nice? You can't see all the original marks, the friction marks, and all of the holes from all the things you tore out. Yeah. Look at that. You know that thing I bought at my other house? I really like it. Remember I showed it to you? It's like a sleeve board, only it's real fat. One side's real fat and one side's a normal sleeve board. I should do like that. Here I use this. The ham. I use the ham on top of a ham holder. Do y'all have a ham holder? Well, that's what this thing is. It's a ham holder. And I miss this ham at my other house. I have a little ham at my other house, and this is a big one. Yeah. You know, if you need an arm, a shoulder, you got to build a shoulder out of something to iron your blouse good. Why am I showing people how to iron today? Good question. Maybe some of you really don't know. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Very, very important to press as you sew. Very, very important. Now, I'm doing the part around here. I'm not doing the sleeves. I'm doing the part where the sleeve joins the garment. Because it looks so much better. And now Peggy does this different. You know Peggy. If Peggy wasn't in every single one of my videos, I don't know. Somebody would think something was wrong. Peggy says to press the shoulder seam toward the garment. I think she's wrong. You know, she goes to a lot of trouble to put that tie interfacing in there and have it face toward the sleeve. Well, why don't you have the seam face toward the sleeve? I don't know, but she doesn't. Oh, this looks so much better pressed, you guys. Oh, I can't believe I had it on this morning. It wasn't even pressed. So this is the ham. This is a large ham. This is the ham holder. Isn't it fun? So you can just stick your ham in there like that, or like that, or like that, or like that. There's a lot of different ways you can put it. So that's my ham holder. So now I want to iron the sleeve. So I'm going to get my sleeve board. Look at this sleeve board. It looks as bad as my now permanently burned ironing board cover looks. Come on, don't. I just hurt myself, y'all. My blouse wrapped around the tip of my ironing board, so I put my finger on there to let it loose, and there is a piece of metal under there that caught my finger and bent it. Ouch. Very ouch. Oh my goodness, that did not feel good. I bet I made a really pretty face on that deal. It's okay. I mean, it stopped throbbing for the most part. It stopped throbbing. It's amazing how much better a blouse looks when you iron it. So we went to lunch. They built the casino. Y'all have to see what's going on here. You know, we've lived here 26 years. And we've actually lived here longer than that. We had a mobile home up here for many years before we built this house. And then our main house was in Oklahoma City back in those days. So then we built this house here and sold our house in Oklahoma City. So we've been here for years and years and years and years and years. So when we first moved here, there was a lodge called Lake Texoma Lodge. And there were horses to ride, and there was this place you could play mini golf, and this place you could go and play pool. Do you play pool? Shoot pool? Or you could, you know, those little video games the kids sit at, like at the mall. They had all that kind of stuff here. But it got old, and they couldn't keep employees, and it was ancient, probably built in the 50s, and was just absolutely falling down. So they finally knocked it down completely. And it was just bare ground for years and years and years. There was a golf course right by it. A nice golf course. Jerry used to go and play golf there with a friend that we had back in those days. And Jerry even bought me some golf clubs over there one time, thinking I was going to go play golf. He brought them home as a surprise. And I said, well, the surprise is I don't want to play golf. I don't know why you bought me golf clubs, but whatever, I still have them. And so they ended up tearing all that down. No more golf course, no more lodge, and it's just been a weed patch. A weed patch. It's about 5 miles from our house here, on the way up to the main highway. So it's just been a weed patch and an eyesore. So a couple years ago, where the old lodge was, they built a casino. There's casinos all over the place here. They built a casino called West Bay, and that's where we go to lunch all the time. And it's a little one, sort of. It's got, I mean, compared to some casinos. And it's well taken care of. Casinos are all owned by Indians down here. Well taken care of. And always clean, always neat. So that was on the one side where the lodge was, but on the other side where the golf course was, it was still a weed patch. And so, you know, Jerry and I are gone a lot at our other house. Well, we came back this time. I should get a camera and show you. It is unbelievable what they have been doing. The dirt work. Digging, 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 digging. Great big high hills and holes and flags and new grass, and it's just dug up all of the old golf, you know, where you drive your golf cart on the cement, dug up all the cement, great big mountain of cement over there, and they're putting in, not exciting to me, but they're putting in what's called a Hard Rock Cafe. Well, I didn't realize at first that that had anything to do with music. You know, my lightning fast mind. And I just thought, oh, how nice, restaurants, we're going to have some new restaurants, yay. Well, then I saw on the internet about what they're doing down here at Lake Texoma. You can look it up. And they're putting in what's called a Hard Rock Cafe and a water park. And they are working on it. It's supposed to be done, is it end of 2025 maybe? Yeah. So lots and lots of new things going on. That golf course is all dug up, and it's all like just new dirt now. So lots of things going on. So here's my new blouse with new buttons. And I still don't like the center back seam. It doesn't look ironed enough for me. So I'm going to steam it. This is batik. And it's a little bit stiff. How's that look? Yeah. Ta-da! So now, you know, I never ever like what I make. I like this right away when I got done making it. But I didn't like this. But I like it now. I know it's a little tight, and I need to lose 5 pounds. I always need to lose 5 pounds. So, oh wait, I don't think I did this sleeve. Why does that sleeve have a big wrinkle in it? I don't know. Let's get it out. This wrinkles a lot. I know a lot of you say, when you make those woven blouses, do you have to iron them? Yes, but not as much as I'm ironing this. This is a batik, and it's taking much more heat and much more steam. And of course, as I iron one part, you know, the other part gets wrinkled. So my other ones, the Kona cotton, doesn't wrinkle much at all. A lot of the quilt shop cottons, not batik, this is a batik, the not batik ones, they don't wrinkle very much. But the thing is, I have so many of them. I may wear this once a year. So I can wear it. If I wear it 3 or 4 times, that's 4 years gone. So they don't get washed and ironed very much because they don't get dirty if you hardly ever wear them. Huh? There's a tip. Good morning. We're up to Tuesday this week. And I have cut out my fall, autumn, whatever you want to call it, fabric. And I am making the top that y'all liked when I was with Philly. And I started another set of clips to do a tutorial. Everybody always says, do a tutorial, do a tutorial. Well, I don't know that anybody cares if I do a tutorial on this pattern, but maybe, you know, just following how I cut it out, how I mark it, how I press it, how I make it, all of that. So hopefully somebody will enjoy it being a tutorial. It takes lots and lots of time to do a tutorial. When you're alone without a camera person, maybe someday, I don't know, maybe some little teenagers will move in next door or something and say, would you like to be my camera person? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this blouse today. I think I'll just stop this little combination of snippets between my pink blouse and my navy blue blouse with the big sunflowers, and I'm not sure what else I did. Yes, I made this dress years ago. It was a challenge that Viv and I did, and you were supposed to make a sundress. So this is very, very, very unusual for me. I would make this as a top, but to make sundresses, it's not really me. I don't know why. Because in the summertime, there's nothing more comfortable than a dress. Nothing around your thighs. Nothing going through your crotch, nothing going over your waist. Let's make more dresses. My friend Viv and I may come up with one in the fall. I don't know what she wanted to make. She talked about a shirt dress one time. So I don't know, we'll see. But yes, dresses for summertime. They are very, very comfortable. This one's a V in the back, a boat neck in the front. Very easy pattern. I put it on this morning. I got it out of my closet. I have a whole bar in my closet of dresses, which I never wear. And I was hanging up something from the dryer, a nightgown that I sleep in. And I thought, oh, look at the lemons. So I pulled the lemons out. I thought, oh, that'll be fun to wear. So as usual, I started to tell you something and I got sidetracked. I was telling you how I was in my closet and I have a whole bar of dresses I never wear, and I saw the lemons. And so I took the lemons out, and I noticed it had a boat neck in the front and a V in the back. And so I assumed the V went in the front. So I put my dress on with the V in the front. That means the 2 bust darts were in the back. I had a bunch of fabric right here. You could have made another dress out. I thought, this doesn't look right. You probably should turn the lights on in your closet before you get dressed, my friends. So that's what I started to tell you and forgot. I just inserted it. So I'm wearing a dress today. I don't remember what pattern it is. If you really want to know, I'll find it when I get back to the other house. But summer's almost over. We're almost into fall. Although you wouldn't know it by the 105-degree weather outside. Jerry's outside working right now because he wants to come in before it gets to be 105. So he's doing morning work, which is really nice. I'm so glad that he can work outside here with all of his toys. You know, the difference between men and boys is the price of their toys. All right, everybody. I'm going to shut this one down right here. I'm sorry if it bored you to death, but that's what I'm doing, and this is where I'm doing it. And so I will, you'll see this one in my tutorial video, which hopefully will come up after this video. Okay? Bye for now. Y'all have a fabulous Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day it is after when you're watching this. Bye.